Hello. I'm gonna put that down, even though I just grabbed it. Hi! Welcome back to apparently a really large patch of sun for no reason. Actually, welcome back to the desk area. So, this is an intro. This is going to be what I do for my first week of 3D modeling and animation. Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Shelby. I have one animation degree in animation and interactive media, and I'm getting my second degree in 3D modeling and animation. So that's where we are. I have about a little less than a year left, I think, based on my credits. I'm not really sure, but I wanted to kind of share what I do in a week because I love watching those videos. I watched Ashley's Lens, I watched Pipa's art when Pipa was still in animation school. I still watch her, obviously, but like I just watch a lot of people who do that, and I thought it would be fun if you came along with me for this week. I am doing the intro late because I suck, but if you like this kind of content, maybe like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and sometimes I review animation. It really just depends, but right now I gotta focus more on making it, so stick around. So today I'm focusing on chapter 1 of the textbook. It's pretty dry so far. I just started doing it. I got 3ds Max to finally download, thank fuck. Please ignore, I know I just cleaned, but it's one popcorn bag. I'm gonna throw it out, I promise. I just ate it. But I got 3ds Max finally, and I set up the settings according to this book. And I just downloaded QuickTime because apparently we have to screen record when we do homework, which I did not know. Kind of going to be a pain in the ass, but that's alright. So after I read chapter 1, I'm going to take a break so I can start cooking my sushi rice. But then after that, I'm going to hop back on and do a bunch of the video lessons. So I'm going to tilt it away for a second so you can't see my school. I'm going to just kind of like scroll down, and as you can see there's like a ton that I am required to do. So yeah, I'm hoping to start the actual first practice assignment today, but it's only Monday. It's not due until Sunday, so I have plenty of days, but I would like to get a nice head start and also space things out so much that I don't have to be stressed. So if you're interested in seeing a 3D modeling and animation class, this is the place for you. This is week 1 of my 3D modeling and animation class. So see you guys in the next clip. It is Tuesday, March 2nd. I'm an idiot, so yes. Good job, me. Anyway, so yesterday I spent a ton of time doing like some of the exercises that I thought were actually part of the homework but aren't. So today I'm going to be doing the actual homework exercise. I'm going to be trying to do the second discussion board because I did the first one yesterday, last night before I quit. I spent about 5 or 6 hours yesterday. I mean, I was also cooking sushi rice, so that took a little bit, but no, I took 5 or 6 hours-ish to read the first chapter of the textbook, watch all of the video tutorials and follow along with 2 of them, and read all of the articles and other things that were in module 1. Yeah, module 1. And then I read the overview, which was kind of long, and then I did the first discussion board. So it took a really long time, but hopefully today shouldn't be as bad. I need to make my initial discussion post for discussion board number 2 for this first week, and then I have to do the practice exercise and record it on QuickTime. I don't think this one's going to be that interesting, so I don't know if I'll put that like recording in this vlog, but maybe I will. And then I have to review the final project and start thinking about what I'm going to do for that. And I might do the follow-up discussion posts today, but they might actually just happen tomorrow. Not really sure yet, but if I do anything interesting, you guys will see it. I promise. whatever I end up recording, I might, even if I just speed it up, put it in the vlog a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing really well, being ahead of schedule. None of the discussion initial posts are due till Thursday. The practice assignment isn't due till Sunday, and the follow-up discussion posts aren't due till Sunday. But I want to get in the habit of starting my week on Monday, like the day after the module ends, because this is a lot of work. And I don't want to be doing that where I try to squish it all in one day like I did with some of my graphic design classes. But I did that because I didn't care about the graphic design classes. So that is where we are today. If you are interested in sticking along for the ride, please feel free. I think that next week and the weeks after will be much more interesting. This is just kind of, you know, like getting familiar with 3ds Max and that kind of stuff, but still could be interesting for anyone who's interested in becoming an animation student or who just likes vlogs. I don't know, but see you guys in a little bit. So for the first assignment, it was a practice assignment where we had to basically prove that we could navigate within 3ds Max in a efficient-ish way. Like, there were instructions on what to do, and so here I'm creating like squares. I'm an idiot. Cubes. Jesus. And other things, and renaming them and finding them in space and doing all this other stuff. I have to say, if you are familiar with Maya, 3ds Max is incredibly similar, and I think it's worth knowing both personally because they are meant for different things. If you hear like jingling around, there are so many dogs in here. But yeah, it's just me making a bunch of objects and moving them where the instructions say and doing all that kind of stuff. I might put a little bit of music here. I just figured I would put this here even though it's kind of boring, because sometimes school is boring, yo. Like, even 3D animation can be kind of boring sometimes. But yeah, thanks so much. I'll try to find some music to put in the background, and I hope you enjoy this little bit. There's going to be some concept art later, which is way more fun. But yeah, bye! You're back in front of my couch. Will the couch cover ever stay properly? The answer is no. And here's the real star of the show. It's Aaliyah. So if you're at this point, you've probably seen the little clip that I probably sped up of, or maybe not, I don't know. I'm probably going to do voiceover or something of me talking about like the little practice exercise I did. So I looked at the second discussion board, which I said I was probably going to do today, and I realized it's a lot more work than I initially thought. So it's for the final project where I have to like propose a game prop idea, and I have to like get a bunch of reference images and then like also do like some concept art also, which is a lot more than what I can probably do in the next 1-ish to 2 hours before I have to leave. So I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. So you'll see me again tomorrow. But I did reply to 2 posts on the initial discussion board, so that's all taken care of. This week is probably going to seem a little short because there's just not as much to do, but I'm house sitting next week, so I'm probably going to start early for next week just because I'm not, sorry, Ginger's distracting, just because I'm not going to be home, and like going back and forth to use my desktop or to bring my desktop with me is a lot. So I'll just have to see like what the assignments are and see if I can get it done this weekend. So week 1 might really be more like week 1 and week 2. But we'll just have to see. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to do yet. I might just have to end up either coming home or bringing it with me, but bringing it with me would be a huge pain in the ass, so I don't think that's going to happen, but perhaps I will do it early. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you caught up to date. Okay? Okay. Awesome. Hey guys, it's Friday, March 5th. There we go. Yeah. I said I was going to do my discussion board thing on Wednesday, but I have been in horrible pain, and I still am today, but I'm going to try to do it anyway by bringing my work in the car. I'm gonna bring my iPad and try to make some concept art and just find like some reference images that I can use for that discussion board slash next week's assignment. So we'll see how that goes. My house sitting job was supposed to start today. It got pushed back till tomorrow morning, so a little bit of time, and thankfully the house sitting job ends like right in time. What the fuck? My house sitting job ends like right in time for like the only assignment I'm like worried about, so should be all good for a vlog for next week. I shouldn't have to like do anything weird, but hope you guys like concept art. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Hello, I am back again. It's me, voiceover Shelby. So I decided for this project of picking a game prop to do like a communicator of some kind, because that's something that I really like about like the newer Pokemon is like the Rotom decks, and like I like the vibe of Slime Rancher also. So since this is just some quick concept art for the discussion board, it's non-graded. I still tried to make it look kind of cute anyway, and I had a lot of fun with this. Concept art makes me so nervous because like that's not something I ever had to do at my old school. Like they offered one pre-production class and that was it. So it was incredibly stressful to think about trying to do this, but like you know, I still had fun with it anyway. I use Procreate, as you can see. I'm not a big fan of Photoshop. I like Illustrator a little bit better, but I much prefer Uh, Procreate overall. I think the brushes are more fun and it's more portable, easier to use. That's just my opinion. I did a little like Game Boy button, but I do end up deleting it, just to warn you now. I decided I didn't like that. I might add something back. I haven't decided yet, but we'll have to see. It's a waste of footage, but you know, it's alright. You know, designing things, sometimes you change your mind, and that's totally cool. What I was definitely sure of is I want it to be more like talking, and I want to have more textures. Like, I want the outside to be shiny and the buttons to be shiny, but I definitely want the screen to have like an old school 90s, very staticky TV type thing going on. So when I'm doing texturing, that's something I'm going to have to like think about, and also animating. I have a couple ideas of how I want to like translate some like pixely stuff, but I'll probably have to watch some tutorials as well. I think it's fun that even though we're learning a lot about Maya, not Maya, 3ds Max, we are going to be learning some about Maya too though. It's really self-directed, but not too self-directed, you know what I mean? Like the end project is much more self-directed, but the beginning stuff is very directed. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I like having lists of things to do and things to figure out on my own also, you know, because when you have a job, you're going to have to figure things out on your own sometimes, and that's totally cool. Here I was struggling trying to decide what to do for the pixely face, but I looked at some like different cutesy pixel faces, and I didn't end up going with this. Don't worry. I decided to do something that was more cute, and I thought I could think of like animating different expressions and other things. And the good thing about Procreate is that it's pretty easy, except when you need to resize it. So I did end up having to go into Photoshop and resize it just because, look, Procreate doesn't have everything, which really sucks. I really like that they added like ways to animate in it and all this other stuff, but like some features are just not the same as Photoshop. But we have to remember that Photoshop has been around a lot longer, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up going with this cutesy pixely face, and hopefully you guys think it's cute too. um, yeah, I don't know. I will be back in a hot minute to talk about some of the other stuff. So here I'm doing just the side view. I wanted to try and save some of my own time, you know, and that's probably one of the best pieces of art advice I can give you is work smarter, not harder. But the side view, I was really thinking, I took a lot of inspiration from like the Wii U specifically, and then also like a lot of the older Nintendo systems. I don't know, there's just something about Nintendo where they make like cute handheld consoles, consoles, and they also make like really cute, even just like full on systems. And I really like their controllers a lot, so I was thinking a lot about that kind of stuff. I am waiting because we are doing crits and stuff to, figure out if I want to add more buttons or what I want to do. But I really like how the side view turns out once I like finish it up and put some other details on it. And I just think it's going to look really cool. So here's hoping that it looks as good as I want it to when I model it. I know modeling's a lot harder, but I wanted to do something that was somewhat easy, but also had like specific challenges like textures and like other animations like being combined in it. So yeah, that's why I ended up going with this, even though I had a couple other ideas. It made me a little nervous that my other classmates chose like only weapons, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe this is stupid, but my wife likes it and I like it, so you know what? There's not only going to be weapons in like games and movies, so why should I limit myself, you know? If I want to make something cute, why don't I make something cute? You know? So I feel like women in these kinds of fields are just too hard on themselves, and like that's definitely me, is I'm just like, oh my god, this is stupid. I'm coming up with something really dumb, and then I'm just like, wait, no, like if someone else made this, I would love it. So like, why am I being so mean to myself? But here is one of my favorite parts. I made kind of like a divot because I was kind of imagining like what it'll look like, and I really like that.
Hey guys, I'm house sitting, trying not to give any defining features of their house, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to start filming the next one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!